on 10, I'm on 12. I count it up, I break the scales. I'm in your crib, I'm on the shelves. I'm in these streets, all by myself. You on 10.
Everybody, I'm your host Andy on Ask Your Brown Friend, where I bring you content where we talk about a little bit of any and everything. You know, most of the time questions that people ask me are situations that I'm in, things and I get myself into. So I'm gonna break everybody into the basics. You know, for everybody that doesn't know, asphalt is black, copy paper is white, and my skin is brown. So when I refer to people on my channel, I refer to brown skin people as brown skin, no matter what shade of brown you may be. I refer to people that are lighter than my complexion as light skin. So anybody that's lighter than this beautiful shade of brown is going to be referred to as light skin. So today I want to talk about how people can be ungrateful. All right. Now this was funny. So I'm having lunch today, and the place of my employment catered a nice lunch. It was like the first time in a while where I've been at a lunch function where I was truly at the point like, I don't think I'm going to make it. Like, I'm full. Like, they just really resign me to a corner somewhere in my lab, and they don't even know it. I'm going to be asleep. I'm going to be found by a maintenance guy. Probably at the end of the day, I'm probably going to get reprimanded or something like that, dragged to HR, because I'm going to be asleep because I'm full, right? And I'm just, asking people around the building like, man, how was lunch? And you're like, lunch was great, So I happened to stumble upon a conversation, and this was hilarious. So I'm listening, two coworkers talking, and they're talking to another coworker. These people happen to all be light-skinned at the time, And the one guy goes, like, what, you didn't like lunch? And the other guy's like, no. And I'm like, being ignorant, I'm like, well, why you didn't like lunch, man? And he goes, what, because they didn't have rice? And this dude was Asian, and I was like, oh, that's messed up. And he was like, no, they had chicken, and he looked at me. And I was like, what, really? Why you gotta look at me when you said chicken? Man, that's messed up, man. I said, well, they didn't have any squash. And I looked over at the other light-skinned dude, and he goes, I don't even like squash. I go, I thought all light-skinned people like squash. He started laughing. He goes, no. Man, I don't think I even probably had no squash. And I'm older than you, man. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yes, man. I'm like, oh, like, well, all right, I understand. He was like, yeah, man, I like cornbread and collard greens. And I was like, why you got to stare at me so intensely when you say that? It's just like, what? I'm like, that's messed up. So the other light-skinned guy goes, oh, I like butternut squash. And I was like, well, thank you. Somebody that fell into the trap, because it was crazy. I was just sitting there like, for real? So I'm messing with the one guy, and then the one guy messed with me, and I was like, so nobody's going to let me mess with them back. But it was just, to me, I thought it was funny getting back on topic that even as simple as somebody giving you a free meal, people can be ungrateful. Like, they didn't even have to pay for lunch, and they can be ungrateful. So that I want to just talk to everybody today about, how as people, you got to get past the ungratefulness. Hey, for example, if I go somewhere, somebody offer me something to eat, it could smell different to me because it could be prepared different. But I've learned from my dad that, guess what? Be grateful. Oh, I'm not really that hungry. I'll take a small piece. And there's nothing wrong with trying something different. Don't be an ungrateful person. Everybody got that person they know, no matter what goes on. That person can be like, hey, you think I can borrow like $5? And you're like, well, look, man, all I got is a 20. Look, I got like $3 on me right now. You can have. And they will give you attitude like, for real, you ain't gonna go to the store and like break the 20 so I can get the 5. And it's like, what do you mean? I told you can have the 3. It's just people like that in everybody's life that we just gotta get past and move past those people. You know what I mean? So I'm Andy, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like, going in 2019, I realize or find out somebody's being ungrateful to me, I'm not gonna cut them off, but I'm gonna do my best to give them less. of who I am or what I have to offer. And I want everybody else out there on YouTube to do the same. Realize that, sometimes we realize that we're overly extending ourselves to some people, and that's all right. You know what I mean? Because we care for people or certain people. Sorry about that, I was thirsty. Or care for people, or find yourself around people that you really want to see do good. If you realize that, they're being ungrateful, get past them, move past them. You know what I mean? I want everybody to continue to have a wonderful day. Like I said, it's getting ready to be towards the holidays right now. And I'm about to get my first gift from a subscriber. I can't wait to get this gift. It's some music, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know out there in YouTube world, my gift is going to be music from my subscriber. So I want you guys to, continue to watch and support me, and take care.